All right, you're live now. People can see you.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, wow. All right, let's start recording.
Okay.
We're just going to start recording.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
You don't want to do any kind of welcome?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Hi, folks. Welcome to the All the Book Show. We're just about to settle down to do episode 154, where we're going to talk about Tess Gerritsen. Twitch listeners, and I guess we should mention for our regular podcast listeners as well, our special interview with Tess Gerritsen is not going to be on here. You have to go to soundcloud.com/allthebooks. Or yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that was it. I just said or else.
Search it on iTunes at All the Book Show. Anywhere you get your podcasts, you can find us. Just give us a little search. Because we did do a special sit-down interview with Tess Gerritsen, and we also highlighted an old interview we did with Julie Spencer-Fleming, which was really funny, I thought. I mean, I had a good time doing it.
You thought it was funny.
I guess the experience was funny because Eric wasn't there, so we just had a picture of him.
That so much.
A picture of his head on like a popsicle stick. And so we just kind of hold it up whenever it was Eric's turn to talk.
It showed up on my stream.
Bit of a crowd killer.
Boy, I cannot adjust
Yeah.
you.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You're fine.
And Julius signed it for him.
That's
which
true.
I
do
thought
have
was
a signed.
was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
my own face.
Not
signed.
many people have a signed, like their face on a
popsicle stick puppet
signed by a very popular author.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty unique.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for that on eBay, and if it shows up, I'll be very hurt.
Okay.
I will be hurt.
All right, let's get to the episode.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome to episode 154 of the All the Book Show, recorded at the David A. Howe Public Library, where we talk book news, author news, and literary news.
We sure do.
I'm Eric Mickles.
And I'm Nick Gunning.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I kind of sounded, that was very flirtatious. Like,
Was
yeah,
it?
you are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I felt like Joey from Friends.
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah, you're
Well,
Nick Gunning.
That was not my intention, although you're a good-looking man. So
Thank you.
Good for you.
Thank you.
You got charm. You got charisma. It's almost your birthday.
It is almost my
Rocking
birthday.
that black shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Just saying. You
And
know.
underneath this very professional black shirt is a very colorful X-Men shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It's
Yeah.
kind of, so your outfit's kind of like a mullet.
It's in case I'm in a fight and I have to tear my shirt
Yeah.
off.
You got the business side.
Yeah.
You got the party side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a mullet.
Right.
So I'm wearing my library's Rock T-shirt. It's the last
Yeah.
week of the summer reading program here at the David A. Howe Public Library. The last time I could really get away with wearing a T-shirt to work, I think. So
Yeah, you
I'm
think so?
taking full advantage.
Okay.
Everybody. Birthday wishes going out. You're not the only one with a birthday.
What?
Yeah. So the
Who
All
the
the Book
heck?
Show wants to wish a very happy birthday to Miss Emily Bronte, who's turning 100 years young.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Emily. Hope you're enjoying this lovely birthday.
Emily Bronte, you can have July, but August is mine. If I ever see you celebrating your birthday in August, Emily Bronte,
Ooh, you know what?
this will be war.
You know what?
What?
200 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's probably not listening at that
She
point. 100
is-
years maybe, but
She is elderly.
hitting the big 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Wuthering Heights? Have you read Wuthering
No,
Heights?
but I am familiar with tortoises that can live hundreds of years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so they probably were contemporaries of Emily Bronte.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you ever think about that?
That's
There
pretty
might be
cool.
like a turtle or a tortoise out there that's signed by
Yeah.
like a very famous dead person.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I never have.
Like
but
John, there might have been a tortoise that
Yeah.
went to John Lennon's funeral. It's
Probably.
still just
Probably.
walking around.
He's going to go to your funeral.
That tortoise?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Pretty
maybe
haunting.
Nice. Yeah.
He's like a death turtle. I know you're probably curious, but I have read Wuthering Heights.
Oh, I was curious.
It's very atmospheric.
Like a turtle.
I kept wanting it to turn the corner and be just a little like spookier because it's got a vibe. It's got a vibe to it, you know. So anyway,
Yeah, what are you going to do?
yeah. So once again, happy birthday, Emily.
Happy birthday, Emily
Yep.
Bronte.
That's right.
I liked you in Anna Karenina and
Huh.
that Pride and Prejudice film.
I'm not sure who you. Are you confusing her with Keira Knightley?
Yes, that's it. Thank
Keira
you.
Knightley. You're confusing with Emily Bronte. Okay.
And
All right.
sometimes humor is best found in confusion and nonsensical sentence endings.
Long pauses where you
Shut up. Give us
grapple
something
with words.
else.
I honestly don't know how I should feel about the fact that you made that joke and I instantly knew that you meant Keira Knightley.
Yeah. Well, it's because I picked. Who else?
Yeah,
Who else would I
chemistry.
be talking about?
Chemistry.
Yeah. You know what's funny? There were probably like the original Anna Karenina probably also has
Yeah.
a contemporary Pride and Prejudice. So maybe I'm talking about whoever was in those movies.
Could be. Could be.
Janet.
Yep. The Lady Wilshire
Blofeld.
of
Yeah.
Janet Blofeld, mother of Ernst Stavro Blofeld,
Yeah.
longtime James
Yeah,
Bond
Janet
villain.
Blofeld.
Happy birthday, Janet. No,
Blofeld?
it's not her birthday.
No.
It's not her birthday.
Not yet.
We're going to be talking a little bit about Tess Gerritsen
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
for our spotlight because
Why?
Eric and I sat down and interviewed Tess Gerritsen very recently. So you can find that on our regular where all our podcasts go up.
Our regular where all our podcasts go up.
SoundCloud.
That's my life every day.
/ all the books, or
Yeah.
anywhere you find your podcast, iTunes or wherever.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you sounded really
Yeah,
snide.
so if
you're not finding them iTunes, then wherever.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
So if you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch or listening to us on 92.7, the Angelica Community Radio Station, there's some extra content that you're not getting. So run.
Yeah.
Don't walk. Run to
Right.
soundcloud.com/allthebooks
Yeah.
and listen to this Tess Gerritsen interview because it was a lot of fun. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting to do.
Yeah.
So let's move on with Bookmark, huh?
Oh, wow. We're already there. Yeah.
Have you been doing a lot of
I've been
reading?
doing some stuff.
Do you want me to tell you about the movies that I saw before I tell you about the books I read?
So you're just going to get to it.
I'm asking which one you want.
Dealer's
choice.
Why don't you talk about the movies you saw?
I would love to. Well, my brother, Steven, long time all the books listener,
Long-time brother of you.
occasional guest, been my brother for about 25 years now.
Wow.
So going strong, going strong.
Sure.
When two brothers just want to go and hang out,
Right.
What do you think? What's on the list there?
Do you want me to be honest with knowing you and your two
I would
brothers?
like you to be funny so that when I say what actually happened, it lands.
I don't know, like John Wick.
Yeah,
the football movie that's out right now.
Yeah, the football movie.
Bros on Parade.
No.
Oh,
Close.
I guess that's Expendables.
We saw Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Nice. What's the rest of that?
The song?
Yeah,
the ABBA song.
You have to finish it. You can't just leave it. You have to
My, How Can I Resist You?
Thank you.
Okay. That's the threequel.
Right.
That's coming out later.
How Can I Resist You is the threequel.
Is the threequel. Yes. So I was not a huge fan of the first Mamma Mia movie.
Right.
I liked it fine. I like ABBA, and it was one of those things where I would rather hear ABBA sing them than Pierce Brosnan have an aneurysm trying to sing them.
He did his best.
I hope that's not true.
Poor Brosnan.
No, I love Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
I don't want him to sing to me, but I do love him. So this one was pretty good. I liked it. It was a lot of more obscure ABBA songs, so it felt more just like a musical because I didn't know the songs. Cher was in it.
Yeah.
Not as much as I would have liked.
Yeah, you're a Cher fan.
Not as much as I would have liked.
Yeah.
But she was fun when she was there.
Yeah.
So I guess a little bit of Cher is better than no Cher.
Yeah. You got to get your share when you can.
Yeah.
Share and share alike.
That really should have been an album title. You're right.
I know.
You're right
I
about
know.
that. And I think that's a
know.
missed opportunity. Boy, she could turn back time. I bet she would make that.
What?
Make that album.
Yeah.
Cher.
Share. There's still time
You're right. You're right.
to turn back.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Okay.
My brother wants the soundtrack instantly, which we have here in our collection, folks. So if you're still a CD fan, like this guy over here.
Are you pointing at me?
Yeah, I'm pointing at Eric. Come in and check that out from our collection.
Love my CDs.
We also have the original soundtrack,
Yeah.
Mamma Mia, and we have regular old ABBA. So
Yeah. Don't call them old.
No, I mean
That was kinda rude.
regular
You're saying
original flavor,
Right.
ABBA.
you refer to the
Straight
album
up
that doesn't
ABBA.
have Cher as
Yeah.
the regular old.
Yeah, old.
one.
Yeah, you know what? Cher's doing a cover album of ABBA hits.
Ooh.
That's true.
Okay.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to it in the car.
No. All right. What else you see?
Here I go again.
Oh boy.
I saw Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Nice. Did you think these movies were book related?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to
I'm
tell
just
you.
teasing you.
I mean, Teen Titans is based on the graphic
It
novel
is.
Teen Titans, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So this is based on not the serious Teen Titans cartoon of yesteryear.
Nobody remembers that anymore.
I love that show.
I know. I'm kidding.
But
Some
the
do.
goofy Teen Titans Go cartoon.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage voices Superman. So right there, check something off Nicolas Cage's bucket list, which is a crazy list.
It is, sure, yeah.
It was hilarious.
Buy and return a Tyrannosaurus skull.
It was hilarious. I really liked it.
Okay.
There was actually some good superhero action. The music was great. It was funny. 2 thumbs up for Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Nice.
And I kind of thought it would get old. Like you'd sort of be there and be like, I get why these are 10-minute episodes normally, but I thought it sustained the movie really well. Great voice work. Kristen Bell's there. The original cast, of course. Good stuff. Will Arnett as Slade.
Slade Wilson, Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Of
Yeah.
Arrow
Deathstroke
fame.
the Terminator. Yep.
He doesn't go by Terminator anymore, does he?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
Because the Terminator, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Very, very good though. Very good. Our Teen Titans stuff is pretty popular here, isn't it? The graphics and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we do have a bunch of Teen Titans
Seem to go. Yeah.
They're like funny and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
popular.
So both of those are in theaters now. So
Yeah.
good times. Are
So-
you going to see either of those? Your wife's going to make you watch Mamma Mia at some point. Won't
She's going to watch Mamma Mia at some point, whether or not I'm involved.
You might not do it. Okay,
Yeah.
but you want to see Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to tell you about that I don't want to spoil the punch of it. So
Okay.
I won't.
All right.
Books. Would you like me to go books now?
Sure, do
Okay.
books next.
All right, I'm going to do it. So I actually had a pretty productive
Okay.
week here with books. So let me grab my my little note. Is it funny when I shake it so you hear the paper on the microphone?
Try it.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I read a couple of graphic novels. Astounding Wolfman, Volume 2.
Okay.
This is, remind me now, this is not written by Robert Kirkman, or is it?
Ooh.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Okay. Well, it's Image Comics.
Yeah.
It's set sort of within the Invincible world. Invincible's actually in this one.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Nice.
I had read a lot of it before because it's a crossover, so I read the Invincible side of it already. But it's a pretty good series. We only have Volume 1 in the collection. It was not popular, so
yeah, sorry,
I wasn't
man.
planning to continue purchasing that, but we can always... I got this through interlibrary loan, so I still got it through the library
Hey, man.
here. Yeah.
You do still got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Next, I read... This is one I've been excited about for quite a while because...
Graphic?
Yeah, it is a graphic. It's Supergirl. Being Super by Mariko Tamaki. So I've been a Supergirl fan. She's one of my... She's in... Yeah. She wrote this one summer, which you read. Many people read.
I did read it.
So this is something that Supergirl's New 52 run, 6-volume series, which we have in our collection, was very good.
Yeah.
The Rebirth stuff has not been good, and the TV show is fine, but I don't think it really captures like Supergirl.
Right.
This did. It was very good. I don't think there's been just like a standalone graphic novel that's like a Supergirl origin, and that's what this was. It definitely left the door open for more, but I don't think there's going to be more. But I would highly recommend this one. I don't know if you would enjoy it.
Hey.
It's almost, I would say, YA.
Oh.
But it was very good. The art was good. The book was good. And I've been seeing like the single issues forever, and they took so long to put it out in a trade.
Is Batman in this?
No. No. There's really like...
Batgirl?
No, it's basically just her. So
Superman.
A few cameos. There's a few cameos.
Superboy.
I'm not going to give it away.
Super Crypto.
But this is one... This is one that I would say if you're not a Supergirl fan, if you're not a superhero fan, this is actually just a good story. You know, so this is like a gateway superhero graphic novel. So going back to our old episode of non-superhero graphic novels, this would be a good one to give to somebody who is maybe interested but doesn't want to go like right into the Infinite Crisis or something.
Yeah.
So I would actually recommend both of those, but particularly Being
Supergirl.
I finished some of the things I was reading in weeks past.
Tell us.
Finished Firestarter.
Hey.
By Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Movie
didn't have much going on.
No.
So I can't imagine the book had too much. I think he was very much on drugs when writing this book.
Interesting. Okay.
I think is what I've read.
Well, the dad and the daughter, like the core, that's the core of the book. Obviously, their relationship and all of that was interesting. The scenes with them, like their travels, him trying to figure things out. I don't remember if he has powers in the movie. Does he? He does.
Yes.
What does he do?
Same.
Can start fires.
I think.
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. In the book, he can sort of like...
Oh, you know what? He can look like a regular Joe and get married to Heather Locklear.
I see.
That was his superpower.
Okay. That's weird. Is that I don't...
It's because he was married to Heather Locklear in the movie.
Was.
The mom.
Heather Locklear was the mom?
In Firestarter.
Oh my gosh.
We watched the movie.
I know he did. I totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was all like...
Well, in the book, the dad, Andy, has... He makes people suggestible. So he'll be like, give me $100 and they'll...
He did that, yes. He had that power.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's very taxing on him. It takes a lot out of him. So if he uses it, it pretty much wipes him out.
Right.
So it's a really good element in the story because it is so limited. Like he can do it, but he's constantly like thinking about like, is it worth it? Will this get me far enough to make up for me being incapacitated for this window of time? So all of that stuff is actually really interesting. But they also show you the other side of like the shop, they call it, the government basically coming after them. And they try to like personalize those characters. And I don't need that. I'm not interested in that.
Sorry, man.
So that part really dragged it down.
You don't know what you need. Let Stephen King tell you what you need.
This is not one that I think that I would recommend.
Okay.
It's long.
Not gonna read
it's like 600 pages.
Oh.
Wow. It is interesting. Like I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Like I enjoyed it, but there's so much. I mean, even better Stephen King stuff. I just would put this low on the list.
Right.
I've definitely read worse Stephen King, but this one just didn't do a ton for me.
I want to get one of those alarms that go like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That'd
be good. We need a whole like sound effects.
Yeah, we need
like
a
wacky
soundboard. Yeah.
morning zoo.
Yeah. Boing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What else? Well, Blue Heaven. Blue Heaven by C.J. Box. So not part of the Joe Pickett series.
No.
This is about a place in
This is
Idaho.
part of the John Denver series.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain. This book is about this place in Idaho where retired cops go, and there's a group of retired cops who are a little shady.
Yeah. Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, your parents told you this is where retired cops go.
Yeah.
But we just buried them out back. Yeah, we just flushed them down the toilet and buried them out back. This isn't...
You flushed them and buried them.
No, either or, depending on the
Either or,
size.
depending on size.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no farm where they're just running free. There's, they're not playing ball.
But I mean, you told me that's...
I know.
You
I'm
told
sorry.
me that's where they were going,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, you know what?
You and I don't...
I'm thinking blue healers,
Oh.
not cops. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue healers and blue severins. Green severins?
My problem with this book
Okay.
is that you have this group of retired cops
Right.
who are basically interchangeable,
Uh-huh.
but there are like 6 of them.
Oh, that makes it easier. It
And
doesn't
the-
matter who
the
you're reading.
whole book. It's just like, I don't like who these
what?
connections just don't matter much. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, they could have made it one character, like one ringleader, and the others aren't personalized. But he just
Right.
went this extra, like, this is what this guy's into, and this is what this guy's into. And so, like, it was really hard to keep track. And then it made it difficult to be like, wait, is this a good guy I'm following or is this a bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
And the ending is like, in an attempt to not be schmaltzy, he made it schmaltzier and more unsatisfying.
Right. Sorry, man.
So I have pretty mixed feelings about this.
Yeah.
This was a patron pick, so one of our book club regulars suggested this one. So obviously she likes it. So we'll see. We'll see what the will of the group is. But
Right.
this was, I did not like it as much as I like C.J. Box Joe Pickett
Okay.
books. Anyway.
What's next on your list?
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Clock Dance by Ann Tyler.
It's
this
a
is what
clock
we were
dance.
talking about last week.
Tick, tick, tock.
Mhm.
Clock dance at all?
Ann Tyler, I
Sorry.
guess I just have lukewarm responses
10
to
o'clock
these books.
dance.
I
11
probably
o'clock dance.
liked Clock Dance more than I liked the other books
Yeah.
that I read this week. But like the other Ann Tylers that I've read, so Beginner's Goodbye and Patchwork Planet,
Uh-huh.
like I like the writing and
Right.
the story just never quite drives it home for me.
Snap.
It's like almost, I get into this point where I'm really interested in the characters, I'm really liking it, and then it just kind of like goes up and then just kind of slowly
Like a
peters
clock.
out like a clock dance. And so you get to the end and it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess. You know what I mean? It's not super satisfying.
Right.
But I mean, everybody loves Ann Tyler. She's
Yeah.
a Pulitzer Prize winning author,
Yeah.
so
And
I guess it just doesn't speak to me personally.
Well, I do the clock dance at least every wedding I go to. Yeah. Tick, tick, clock. What's your
Yeah.
10 o'clock, bro? Clock dance.
Okay, that's just a little rocking.
You move your hands up and down like
Okay,
a clock.
well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But you were just kind of doing like a little rocking.
Well, I was doing a summary of the clock dance, of the
move that's
moves.
not
Yeah.
done in a clock
Yeah.
dance. Okay, well, that's fine.
I was doing like when the clock gets broken a little
Yeah.
bit and it can't adjust. And it's just like tick, tick, tick.
I mean, I guess I understand the title because you're kind of following it through her life. So she's like
Right.
running out the clock, I guess. And little
Oh.
kids in it are doing a clock dance, much like we were talking about.
Sure.
But again,
Right.
this is one that I would be like, it's a relatively quick read.
Yeah.
There are interesting characters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that this is one you really want to like be like, you have to read it.
Right. All right.
So
And
it's
you
fine.
read one other thing, right? Or are you reading?
I'm currently reading The Rooster Bar by
This was a gift.
Mr. John Grisham, given to me by Eric Mickles when I had a stomach full of staples.
Before.
Yeah, before.
I didn't know if you were going to make it out alive,
And
so
you
I
thought
gave you the basket
Rooster Bar.
first.
Yeah.
So that you'd be like, he did get
So
me
I would
gifts.
die knowing at least I had
Yeah.
Rooster Bar waiting
Yeah.
for me. It's actually what pulled me through it.
Yeah.
I was like, but what happens in Rooster Bar?
Yeah.
And I made it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good.
Are you liking Rooster Bar?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Nice.
I'm decently into it as
You've
well.
had
so
some
I did
issues
quite
with
a
the
lot.
Grisham.
I know.
Yeah.
Camino Island was good and Rooster Bar's good. So whatever problems old Grish had, I guess
Yeah.
maybe he shook them off.
Yeah. Foghorn Leghorn is the owner of this Rooster Bar. Is that correct?
Yes, he is.
Like there's a bunch of college students coming in. And he's
Yes.
like, I say.
Yeah,
Last call, y'all.
you got it. You got
Okay.
it. Sure.
All right.
What about you? What
No,
are you?
you're not
what-
done.
I'm not.
You keep thinking you're done.
Oh.
But you have so many records to talk about.
You want me to talk? Okay.
Don't you?
Yeah. So last week, remember, I was looking for that Goo Goo Dolls album that is only like a record store exclusive.
Right.
So I ran down to Music Alley right here
Uh-huh.
in town, Music Alley.
Didn't find it.
They didn't have it.
Right,
But I
but-
found a couple more.
All right, hit us.
Well, this is going to surprise you, but I
Uh-huh.
like the British Invasion from the 60s.
Go
Your
on.
bands like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones
Yeah.
and Herman's Hermits,
Sure.
Chad and Jeremy.
Okay.
So I picked up a couple of Chad and Jeremy's, including Chad and Jeremy.
Go to the zoo.
Before and After, and Chad and Jeremy Sing to You. They're a very like mellow 60s duo.
Right.
They're always just kind of like, they're low key.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Peter and Gordon's a little bit more poppy. Chad and Jeremy are just very like even keel, almost folky, but not quite.
Right.
I like them.
Okay.
They were on the 60s Adam West Batman show.
Hey.
So
well, yeah.
they know
Batman. Score
Batman.
some points
So
with you.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And you also
what
found...
else? I found, Jesus Christ Superstar, the original like Andrew Lloyd Webber concept album. I have the Joseph the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat one, which is, I love that one. This Jesus Christ Superstar one didn't really do it for me. That one, there's a couple of songs that I like, but as an album, I don't really enjoy listening to it.
Okay.
So
sorry, man.
that's it. That's it for me.
Oh, okay. So we should get to
your bookmark. Yeah, I wanna
Sweet,
hear
that's
it.
me.
Yeah, take it away, buddy.
Oh, what did I finish?
No idea.
Stop it. Okay, I finished Saga Volume 8.
Oh,
I realized.
Brian
Yeah.
K. Vaughan.
Yeah, so Saga Volume 8. I don't know. Brian K. Vaughan has had this thing where he ends everything at Volume 10. So maybe I only have 2 more volumes to go. It's hard to tell where this story is going, period. I don't know.
Okay.
There's not too much in terms of overarching plot. It's just kind of a weird, crazy tour through this universe that's nonsensical. At one point, one of them is riding. It's on the cover, but there's a zebra that looks like the zebra gum.
Zebra gum.
Yeah, the zebra gum.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
how
Fruit
the
Stripes gum.
Yeah, Fruit Stripes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there's that.
Can I have some of it?
No.
You know, it never was as flavorful as you
No,
wanted it to
no,
be.
it wasn't. I'm
it
sorry,
looked
man.
so great. You put it in your mouth, and you need 2 or 3 just to get a little bit of that.
Yeah. I finished 2 volumes, 28 and 29 of The Walking Dead. So I'm now 29 volumes into The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Again, I say this every time like it's some kind of like badge of honor, but I've been reading Walking Dead since 2005, 2004.
Yeah.
So I've been reading it forever.
Really?
Since before I met you, before your son was born, before you were married. Wait, when were you married?
2006.
Boom. I was
Before-
reading Walking Dead before you were
before
married.
I was
Yep.
married. Wow.
Me and Walking Dead have had a longer, more
That's pretty
meaningful
good.
relationship than you and your loved
Is
ones.
that really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Were you asking me a question about Walking Dead?
No.
Oh.
No. Is the
Okay.
show still on?
Yeah, I think so.
Is anybody watching still?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't watch the show. I just read the comics.
You never watched the show?
I watched the pilot and then the second episode, and then the second episode was so bad I said no thank you.
Oh.
So I also read, speaking of something that's so bad I said no thank you.
What was it?
The
suspense is killing me.
read Suicide Squad Volume 6.
Why do you
The
do this to
Secret
yourself?
History of Task Force X.
Why do you keep doing it?
Because sometimes it's good.
Is it?
Sometimes even this current run is sometimes entertaining.
Sometimes
right
good.
now, not entertaining.
Nope,
This
not
volume was not good. It's just so easy. You have a covert team of supervillains that have to do what you tell them, or you blow their brains
Blow
up,
their brains up.
and then you send them on missions you're not supposed to send people on.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this book decides, let's send them in space and have them fight monsters. Let's have them fight the
Doesn't
Justice
make any
League.
sense.
Let's
Doesn't
have
make
them
any
just
sense.
fight each other all the time.
Yeah.
There's just, it's not, the concept has nothing, and they've made the team so true to the movie.
Yeah.
That there's
Well,
no,
that's the same flaw with the movie. They're like, we
Yeah.
gotta fight Superman. Quick, get me Harley Quinn.
yeah.
Doesn't make
They
any sense.
never introduce any new villains like to the team. It's always just like, look, it's exactly the cast from the they're just a slave to that movie.
Which begs
It's
the question, why is there no sequel to that movie?
I don't
I mean,
know.
like, I know it was bad, but like
I
everyone,
know.
especially like the teen crowd, seemed to love it.
Yeah.
And nothing.
No.
They just keep announcing Joker movies that they're not going to
I
make.
know. Warner Brothers, I mean, they seem to know what they're doing.
Do they?
So I don't know why this is the one misstep they've decided to make.
I guess.
Anyway, I finished Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu.
Oh.
This isn't a comic book. This is a young adult book. I kind of liked it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't read it again.
Sure.
But I kind of liked it.
Are you going to read the others in the series?
Oh, you mean like the Superman and Wonder Woman book?
Yeah, Wonder Woman by Lee Bardugo.
No,
and,
but I would
no.
read more of this Batman.
Is Catwoman in this at all?
No.
So the Catwoman book is totally separate.
Yeah. Well,
What is that called?
Catwoman Soul Taker.
Okay. Is that out?
Comes out sometime, August.
That makes sense.
Anyway, Nightwalker is about 18-year-old Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He's not Batman
I
yet.
started it, and I never could get a foothold
Yeah.
in it. I didn't like it.
Well, yeah, I liked it for the most part. There's some stuff in there I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not really. No.
Yeah.
And at 18 in this book, he's still not like committed to fighting crime. Like I've always kind of assumed like the moment his parents are shot, Bruce Wayne is like, I vow to fight crime and evil for the rest of my entire life. You know?
Yeah.
And at this, he's 18. He's like, I don't know. What do I do?
Yeah.
That's it.
Is there a Rachel character?
ish.
Okay.
She's a villain. Her name's
Ooh.
Madeline. She's in Arkham Asylum for killing a few rich people.
Wow.
And Bruce Wayne gets an attachment to her. But maybe she's playing him.
Maybe
But maybe
she
she's
is.
not. Maybe
Maybe
she
she
feels
is.
the same way.
Do you remember who's writing the Catwoman one? they've been
Yeah,
getting,
Sarah
like-
J. Maas.
Yeah, they've been getting big name authors.
Yeah.
I like Catwoman.
They don't
I
like
might-
to brag, though.
check
Oh, I'm going
that
to
out.
sneeze? Not
Oh,
yet.
yeah. You've been a sneezy little fellow.
I'm reading right now. I just started. I'm only a chapter in, so I can't really talk too much about it. But I'm reading Joe Haldeman, Forever
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
This isn't a sequel to Forever War, as
Right.
I found out while reading it. It's a spiritual sequel. Doesn't take place in the same
Yeah,
universe.
I'd read that.
There is a book called Forever Free, which is a sequel,
Okay.
or at least set in the same universe.
And
as
I think there's 4 Free Willy films.
Yeah, I think there's a few more than that.
So-
Bindi Irwin is in
And
one of
they're
the
all-
Willie films.
And they're all connected to Joe Haldeman's Forever.
No.
Oh, they're
no.
not
But Free
connected.
Free
anyway.
Willy, it is its own cinematic universe.
Okay, it
but
is.
not connected to the Forever War.
Okay.
So
All right. I think I got it.
I think it's the Uplift trilogy, actually, now that I get to it.
I think it's just called Free Willy.
Yeah,
If I-
fans of the Uplift trilogy by David Brin, they got that joke,
Oh, they did?
and they loved it.
Hey.
All right, do you want to get to book news?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it. That's not the list I'm looking at. So here are some of our advance notices on guys and gals. The first one, did you like that or no?
The where you said
Not good.
guys and gals?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I did like
All
it.
right. So up first, this is from a legend, Walter Mosley.
Okay.
Walter Mosley, most well known for his Easy Rollins series.
Yeah, why is he a legend?
He's just. I feel like he's been writing forever. Like I don't know how. Will you check for me? How early was the first Easy Rollins book?
Okay.
Because I feel like it was at least the 70s. But I
All
could
right,
be
here we
totally
go.
off base.
Keep talking,
Now
then.
I feel foolish. We read a different series of Walter Mosley books for the book club, and not that happy. But this one is just coming out right now, called John Woman by Walter Mosley.
Uh-huh.
So this will be coming your way in September. A convention-defying novel by best-selling writer Walter Mosley, John Woman recounts the transformation of an unassuming boy named Cornelius Jones into John Woman, an unconventional history professor. While the legacy of a hideous crime lurks in the shadows. Interesting. Engaging with some of the most provocative ideas of recent intellectual history, John Woman is a compulsively readable, deliciously unexpected novel about the way we tell stories and whether the stories we have tell the power to change the world.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. The general consensus of when we read Long Way Down it was for the book club was that people enjoyed the writing, but they didn't enjoy the story.
Oh.
So, I'm not opposed to picking up another Walter Mosley, and this sounds interesting. So maybe I'll pick this one up. Who's to say? Not you. You certainly can't
I'm sorry.
decide.
It's the series has been going since 1990.
Oh, really? That's all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
man.
Yeah.
1990s a while
No, I
ago
know.
now.
I guess I thought, if you would have said 1954, I would have believed you.
Oh.
He just seems like one who's just been ever present. But
1990 is 28 years ago.
okay. I understand how time works. I just thought.
I'm just saying, it's almost 30 years ago.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wow, is that true? Almost 30 years ago. Yeah, I guess I just proved it to myself.
Anybody
Oh my
want to hear
gosh.
Eric have a existential crisis on air?
Get on. Come on.
Get on. Go on. Just Eric's my upper crusty British neighbor right now.
Yeah.
1990. Wow. I mean, it's not that I didn't
Wait,
believe
did you just
but-
look it up?
Yes.
Why did you?
Because I
Man.
thought maybe he had
All
written.
right.
Listen, I thought maybe he'd written other non-Easy Rollins novels before that. But
Another. A
Devil in a Blue Dress.
Anne Perry has a book coming out.
I know. You want me to? Oh, you want me
Yeah,
to move
just-
on? Okay. Dark Tide Rising by Anne Perry.
Yeah.
This is book number 24 in her. Is this a song? Are you mumbling a song? Okay. This is book number 24 in the William Monk series. Very popular series. We also read one of these in the book club. This guy was not a fan.
William Monk is not Monk from the Monk series.
Not Adrian Monk. Not the beloved Tony Shalhoub character.
Right. That's confusing. If somebody was like, "Here, you like this as a Monk novel,"
a
I'd be
Monk
like,
novel.
"Oh, like Monk."
There are Monk novels.
I know.
Written by Lee Goldberg, who also wrote the Diagnosis Murder books, and he wrote one where characters cross over.
Nice.
And you know how Papa loves a good crossover.
Are you Papa in this
Yeah,
situation?
I'm Papa, and I love crossovers.
All
Yeah,
right, sure.
Thought that was obvious.
All right.
Dark Tide Rising by Anne Perry. William Monk, number 24. Dark Tide Rising is the 24th compelling mystery in the William Monk series from the master of Victorian crime, New York Times bestselling author Anne Perry. Anne Perry's Victorian mysteries
Stop
are
saying Anne
marvels
Perry so much.
of plot construction, truly remarkable, according to the New York Times.
And Perry-markable. Sorry.
I find these very dull. But,
Oh.
I can only speak for myself.
Well, here's somebody that's more up your alley then.
James Patterson.
Oh.
This is actually
I don't know why I
this
say
is
that
a pretty
so much.
good story. This is an interesting little sidestep that I came across in my research because we got a notification that this book was coming out. Right. As I dug into it a little more, this is an aborted bookshot turned into a novel. So originally, this was marked.
Get me Nancy Allen on the phone right now.
This was marked for publication around this same time, September, as a 160-page bookshot. Juror number 3 with James Patterson and Nancy Allen. And when bookshots went the way of the dodo, it looks like they liked this one enough to develop it into a full 400-page novel.
Boy.
So
I'm so glad we don't have to talk about bookshots
no
anymore.
more bookshots, pals and gals. But James Patterson and Nancy Allen are back with juror number 3. Ruby Bozarth, a newcomer to Rosedale, Mississippi, is also fresh to the Mississippi bar and to the docket of circuit. Judge Baylor, who taps Ruby as defense counsel in a racially charged felony. The murder of a woman from one of town's oldest families has Rosedale's upper crust howling for blood, and the prosecutor is counting on Ruby's inexperience to help him deliver a swift conviction. Ruby's client is a college football star who has returned home after a career-ending injury, and she is determined to build a defense that will stick. She finds help in unexpected quarters from Suzanne, a hard-charging attorney armed to the teeth, and Shorty, a diner cook who knows more than he lets on. Are you in? I actually kind of like it.
Okay.
I doubt that I'll read it, but
I typed in juror number 3 and I got a picture of 12 Angry Men.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a great play, great movie.
Okay. Does that have anything to do with juror number 3?
No, I don't think so.
Do they only refer to each other as juror number?
Yeah, they don't use names in 12 Angry Men. They all just say the number.
So that must be it.
I guess
I wonder who I got the picture of.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
All right. That's it for me. I didn't have any large print advance notices this time around, so those are all just standard print. We are, of course, continuing to get large print, but I don't have any for you this week.
Okay.
What's on the New York Times bestseller list? No,
let's do it. No, I get it. Yeah, you got to defend your stance.
I'd like to choose this time to point out that I was able to successfully find the Michelle Pfeiffer pop figure from the Ant-Man film. Usually she has a mask on, but this Target exclusive, no mask, just Michelle Pfeiffer to hang out with my Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. We're sorry to interrupt your current podcast to update you on the Nick Pop figurine update.
Yeah, I also got a Nightwing, but I didn't really feel like mentioning that. I didn't bring him. He's not here.
That was forever ago.
I know it was.
Oh, okay.
I know.
All right, so the episode. Now you got me all turned around.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
You can't do this.
The New York Times bestsellers list. I can do this. I can do this.
Pretty defensive.
All right, Coach, put me back in.
No.
No.
You're done.
Really?
You're done.
Do I need to leave?
I think you should.
I need a ride.
I think you should.
My dad's not
Birthday
coming for
wishes going out to Emily. We already did that.
Oh,
Emily
boy.
Bronte.
What just happened?
200 years.
All right.
All right, take it away. New York Times bestseller.
When life gives you Lululemons.
Clothes.
Lauren
we know it's clothes.
Weisberger. That's at number 10 on the New York Times bestsellers list for hardcover fiction. Emily Charlton plans a comeback from the suburbs. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in the suburbs.
You don't.
Nope. She was at number 2.
Did you ever see that movie, The Burbs, with Tom Hanks?
No.
Creepy movie.
Did anybody see it?
I did, in theaters with my grandma, and it was very upsetting. I feel like as an adult, I need to go back and watch it so I can process the distributing images.
It is upsetting to go to the movies with your grandmother.
No, we had a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Well, then relax.
Yep. Dollar movies, baby. Can't beat them.
Last week, Danielle Steele, The Good Fight, was at number 2.
Yeah.
This week, number 9. Having a bad time.
She's got to get it out of the way because the new one's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, that's true. Meredith Mackenzie embraces and excuses the values of her family of lawyers during the tumultuous 1960s.
Good for you with tumultuous.
Thank you. What's up next is a book near and dear to Nick's heart, Clock Dance by Ann Tyler.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What time is it? It's clock dance time. Get your clock dance. Get your clock watch. Anyway, next up after Clock Dance by Ann Tyler, you got Brad Thor's Spy Master. No, he's a spy master.
Dumb master.
Look, listen to this very well thought out, well written, very descriptive summary of Spy Master by Brad Thor.
Okay.
The 18th book in the Scott Havarth series.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Cool.
You're either in or you're out.
Yeah, you're in or you're
so
out.
So you're either a spy master or you're a spy.
One of the two.
Faker.
Spy master, spy faker.
Emily Giffen.
Yeah.
Is not at number 6.
Okay.
Emily Giffen, a scandal sends member of 2 Nashville families into chaos. Members. You made it sound like just one person who's connected to both families.
Yeah, you did. You made
but
it
it's
sound like
multiple members. Sometimes I wish the New York Times bestsellers list had more descriptions for these books.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have very long and boring descriptions.
They do.
So,
Yep.
anyways.
Gotta know the right people.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Do you?
Yeah, you can make or break it in a blurb.
Okay. Ellen Hildebrand, The Perfect Couple. Where's that? Well, that's at number 5. Thanks for asking.
Mm-hmm.
This interplay is working.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm making it work.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, speaking of, did you know they're making a sequel to 9 to 5 with the original cast?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all.
When was the last Dolly Parton movie?
That Joyful Noise with Queen Latifah.
Oh, yeah. All right, she's still working then.
She is.
She doesn't need me coming up with snide
I saw her in
comments.
person once at Dollywood.
And?
She seemed nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. She waved. She's like, "Hi, y'all."
Yeah.
Seemed
What'd
nice.
you say?
I just said, "Hey, Dolly Parton."
Number 4. He's down. He's down on for the count. Oh, you can read a review.
Straight Talk.
What?
My favorite Dolly Parton movie is Straight Talk.
Oh.
Features a young Terry Hatcher as her assistant.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
not why.
Uh-huh.
That's not why.
Sure.
That's not why.
Stop saying that so much. Jeez.
That's not why.
Number 4, The Outsider by Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
A detective investigates a seemingly wholesome member of the community
He probably is.
when an 11-year-old boy's body is found.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, number 3. All right, so number 3 is new. We've had a lot of repeats here, but Debbie McCumber is on this list at number 3, Cottage by the Sea.
Oh, that's going to be charming.
Second best place to have your cottage.
What's the first best place?
Nice. New England. Oh, I guess, no, yeah, never mind. Best place.
By the sea is where you want it. Yeah.
Annie Marlowe forms new relationships in the Pacific Northwest as she tries to recover from tragedy.
Oh, boy.
I would suggest the Atlantic, but I'm
You think?
partial.
Are you?
Yeah,
Why do you like the Atlantic?
I just know it. Just been in it
Calls to you.
a lot of times. Yeah.
All right. It's fine.
Atlantis is in there somewhere hiding.
You know, this cover is kind of working for me.
Weird.
I like it. I like its simplicity. I
Doesn't
like its
look
nice.
any different than any
It does.
cottage book.
It does. It's because it's mostly blue sky, and you have just a nice little cottage. There's no people. There's no like overly floral benches.
Uh-huh.
It's just very simple.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
Maybe I'll read this book.
Oh,
I might.
what did I say it's about?
Let's say she's trying to
Forms
find
new relationships in
new
the Pacific
relationships,
Northwest
yeah.
as she tries to recover from tragedy.
Yeah. It's good practice for anyone to continue to form new relationships.
What do you think the tragedy is?
I'm probably
Dead
the
husband?
death of a husband, yeah,
All
I
right.
think. Or a fiance. That's even more tragic in some ways.
Really?
Well, from a storytelling standpoint, yeah, because then you have all the what might have been.
So you want to rank deaths of family? Death of loved ones? Like what's the most tragic?
What is the most tragic
Yeah.
versus the least
Number
tragic?
1.
No, there's no
All
benefit
right, let's
to doing
stop.
that.
Let's start at the bottom.
It's a terrible
Number 10.
idea.
We'll
I'm
do
not
the
gonna
top
do it.
10.
I refuse to participate.
Okay. Number 10, Second Cousin.
Yeah. You'd think in 200 years, Emily Bronte could have written a second book. You know what I mean?
All
It just
right.
seems like,
Number 2, it's finally
what
off.
are you waiting for?
Yeah. Number 2 is no longer number 1.
Ooh.
The president is missing from number 1.
Yeah, he is.
Bill Clinton and James Patterson. President Jonathan Duncan takes on adversaries at home
Duncan.
and abroad.
Duncan's a silly name.
Oh, really? Explain that to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, man, I would love some Dunkin' Donuts right now.
Would you?
My wife does not like Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
She's kind of fickle like a cat, though, right?
She just is very particular about her coffee.
Like cats.
And
Like
cats.
Garfield. No.
She likes
'cause
cats.
Garfield doesn't drink coffee. Normal.
Yeah, he does.
Normal does.
I don't think Normal does, no. Garfield drinks his coffee.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He's
that.
got to wake up in the morning. He hates Mondays, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, I hate Mondays too.
Okay.
All right. You want to hear number 1 on this New York
I
Times
do.
bestsellers list?
Wait, is it new?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Did you not want to before?
If it was just going to be like before we were yours or something, no, I don't really want to hear it.
Gabriel Allen, the art restorer and assassin, fights the Russians to decide
What?
the fate of post-war global order.
What?
The Other Woman by Daniel Silva.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
What?
none of that.
No, it's fine.
Hey,
These don't really appeal to me. Remember, Black Widow was up here forever, so we're probably going to be seeing this one for a while.
so this is the art. He's an art restorer
An art restorer.
and an assassin.
And
Do you think he's ever come in into like
he's
a hotel
meticulous.
room,
He's meticulous
killed
whenever he does.
somebody, blood gets everywhere, but somehow it's missed like a very fine piece of art?
Yeah.
He's like, the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
I must restore this.
Yeah. Well, I would think more that it would damage the work, and just as a professional,
Oh,
he'd
yeah.
be like, "It is my code that I must restore any art that I find."
Yeah.
Something
And
like that.
He's got the blood all over the Mona Lisa.
He got the blood on there, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Well, what am I, a heathen?
Yeah.
I shall restore this work of art."
Yeah. So the other woman is Mona Lisa.
The other woman, Mona Lisa. Yeah.
Book.
Yeah. The other woman is
Okay.
Mona Lisa. Yes.
Yeah.
1,000 times yes.
What?
1,000 times, yes.
No, I know you're saying that, but put it in context.
1,000 times.
Okay, you're just extending the thing that you said.
I don't know what
that
you
I
want.
didn't understand in the first place. All right. What do you do? Okay, he's.
I'm just looking at my Michelle Pfeiffer pop figure. That's all.
Relax.
Are they going to do Grease 2 pop figures?
I don't know.
I need a cool
I'm sure they're going to do
rider.
every single thing they can with pop figures until I cannot believe the floor has not fallen out from under them yet.
My brother, again, shout out to Steve.
Yeah.
You go in his apartment, it's like a wall of pop figures. Okay,
Yeah.
first of all.
Uh-huh.
He said something about like, getting one 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Is that pop figures have been around for 10 years?
No clue. Maybe.
That seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no ceiling.
I don't know if I'm on record of saying I don't like the
You
pop
don't like
figurine
them. You
thing.
don't like them.
Well,
You
I like variety.
You got several on your desk, but
No, I know. I have them.
Yeah.
I have some, but everybody's like, "Oh, you should get this. It's a pop figurine of Ryu from Street Fighter." I'm like, I'd rather just have a Ryu.
you bought me a Cammy pop figure
Yeah,
from
but
Street
you
Fighter.
love the pop figurines.
I don't know.
You do.
Yeah.
I look. If people like them, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I think maybe if
too
I
much.
didn't have an office or something, I might not.
Oh yeah.
All
All right, let's try
But
it.
I have a good place for
Nick,
them. So
I'm taking your office.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, you sounded excited by that.
Well,
Like I just tickled you.
You're so bold. I
Yeah,
guess.
well,
I'm just
it's
good for
happening.
you as your friend.
Yeah.
I think good for you putting yourself
Yeah.
out there.
Nick-
As your employer,
Uh-huh.
I
Nick would not
can't
take,
allow this kind
Nick
of
would not let anyone take his office. He would put up a sign that says "Reserved for Director
reserved
of
for
Library."
director. Yeah, I would not. No,
Yeah.
this office is mine.
Yeah.
Look at this green paint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk away from this green paint. I don't think
No.
so.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't think
No.
so.
Yeah.
All right, shall we get to it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, folks, if you haven't already gone and listened to our Tess Gerritsen interview, I recommend you do it. Is
Well,
it gonna be out?
It'll be out this week.
It'll be out this
Yes.
week.
So there's a good chance you're listening to this and you have that to look forward to.
Okay.
However, if you are in the future and you're listening to this, hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
Get to the
Hurry up
Tess
and get to
Gerritsen.
it.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier this month, Eric and I sat down with Tess Gerritsen, had a great talk about her book, Playing with Fire, which is a standalone. And so that interview is available at soundcloud.com/allthebooks or anywhere you find your podcasts,
Woo!
as we've said. So hope you can go and listen to that. So now we just wanted to talk a little bit about her career overall, some of the highs. I was going to say and lows, but I don't really want to talk about lows. That's not
Tess
fun.
Gerritsen had it all.
She hit rock bottom when no,
Jeez. Yeah.
not really. She's actually a pretty
In a hard-hitting
fascinating.
interview with Nick Gunning. She spilled the beans.
So the Rizzoli and Isles series,
Mm-hmm.
Jane Rizzoli is a homicide detective.
Oh, we're just talking about Rizzoli and Isles now.
Well, no, I'm leading into it. Maura Isles is a medical examiner. She's a medical doctor.
Right.
Okay. And they're always very detailed and good.
Uh-huh.
And you might wonder, gee, how does she know so much? Because Tess Gerritsen is a medical doctor. She's a straight up medical doctor. So on top of being a very prolific and well-respected author, she's a medical doctor and a musician. We
That's
mentioned in the
true,
interview
yes.
she plays piano, she plays violin.
Yes.
And actually the one that we are talking about in the interview, the one we're doing for book club this week, is Playing with Fire.
Mm.
And in that, what kind of sets things off is there's this piece of music that the protagonist just becomes haunted by and wants to know, the background of this piece of music. She becomes obsessed with this piece
Right.
of music. So Tess actually sat down and composed this piece. So you can actually go to, we'll post this on Twitter or wherever, Twitter at All the Book Show. You can actually listen to the piece that the characters are listening to throughout the book. And it actually, having that be a real thing, when you listen to it, you can hear exactly as she's describing it. So I thought that was a really cool touch.
Yeah.
I always like when authors do that. So there's an extra level where you can kind of engage with the story and with the plot. So anyway, she uses her medical background in a series of standalone medical thrillers. And then, of course, Maura Isles' medical expertise always comes through in the Rizzoli and Isles series. So you want to give us a little background on Tess Gerritsen? You got the awards up or anything like that? No? Okay. I'm sorry.
Nope.
No, I'll
Wait,
take it. I will take it
hold
away.
on. I've got Tess Gerritsen is the child of a Chinese immigrant and the Chinese-American seafood chef. While growing up in San Diego, California, Gerritsen often dreamt of writing her own Nancy Drew novels. Her first name is Terry. She decided to feminize it when she was a writer of romance novels. Although she longed to be a writer, her family had reservations about the sustainability of a writing career, prompting Gerritsen to choose a career in medicine.
Interesting.
Yes.
Thank you.
All that information can be found at the early life chapter of Wikipedia.
A multiple award winner. So she mentioned in the interview, I asked her what some of her early favorites were, and she was, well, her very early favorites were romance novels. So she didn't think that her contemporary fans would, make that jump back to romance.
Yeah.
She did mention Gravity, which is one that we'll probably be doing in the book club next year as one of her favorites. So she has a series of romantic thrillers, really.
Yeah.
Then transitioning into medical thrillers, and then really settling in the Rizzoli and Isles series with occasional standalones as well. So she has won a Rita Award, which is an award given by the Romance Writers of America.
That's handed out by Rita Repulsa every year. Is that right?
The Elizabeth Banks character from the recent Power Rangers movie.
Right.
No, that's not true. She won the Nero Award for Best Mystery Novel and was nominated for an Edgar and a Mystery Writers of America and a Macaulay Award. So it's got a lot of attention. Here's one that I wanted to mention to you.
Specifically?
Because you haven't read Tess Gerritsen, so you don't know if this is accurate or not.
This is okay.
Stephen King, King of the Blurbs, Blurb King Blurb.
Sure, yeah.
Tom Hanks, the Blurbs. Had this to say, she's even better than Michael Crichton.
Wow.
Stephen King really threw the gauntlet down.
Stephen King?
Now,
shut up.
Here's where I don't...
Why did he have to do that?
I don't know. And I don't actually understand the comparison because, science is involved, sure.
I guess it's the medical stuff.
But...
The medical thriller?
I guess if you're gonna make any comparisons, it would make a little bit more sense to say Robin Cook. But I don't really even think she writes...
Look, I don't know...
books like Robin Cook, so I don't know.
There's a chance that's probably true, but... I mean, what the heck?
That's very generous of you.
Stephen King.
That's very generous of you.
It just seems very mean. Like, what if he was like, Nick Gunning, even better than... Well, now I was going to say Eric Mickles, but it's not, I don't want to bring that up.
Right.
But what if he did?
What if he did?
Yeah.
If Stephen King was forced
What if he was like
Steve
Pratt, even better than... Or wait, did I say Steve Pratt?
I said Steve Pratt.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I meant Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Look, this whole analogy is falling apart because I can't get a name right.
It started wrong, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Chris Pratt, even better than Nick Gunning.
Yeah.
See, that hurts.
That's right.
He didn't need to make that. I mean, you're both kind of like witty. You both would be good on Parks and Rec.
Uh-huh.
But there's no reason he has to bring it up.
Look at that. You accidentally complimented me there.
Well, like as a side character.
Okay, all right.
You could be that guy who's like, I'm watching Iron Man right now.
No need
on
to
my
hedge.
phone.
I don't think you need to hedge.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the Rizzoli and Isles series?
No, but I've heard tell of it.
You have?
Yeah.
You've heard tale of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have these in the collection?
I don't think we do.
Really?
How many seasons did it last? You go ahead and tell me.
Quite a few.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. Seven seasons.
7 series.
105 episodes. A recurring character by the name of Tess Gerritsen.
Is that true?
Yeah, she recurs.
Meta.
She recurs later on as like an author.
Okay,
so that's kind of cool. I like when they do that.
Yeah.
I've never actually sat down and watched the show.
Okay.
I was always aware of it. I mean, it was kind of everywhere. It was a pretty popular show. Angie Harmon is Rizzoli, and Angie Harmon was also the lead character in James Patterson's short-lived Women's Murder Club adaptation.
I don't know who this person is.
She was in Rizzoli and Isles in the Women's
No,
Murder
I know.
Club and Law and Order. I'm just saying. The point is, she's been the lead in.
Is she the blonde or the brunette?
Well, it's reversed in the book.
Okay, so in the show,
which
in
one?
The
show,
I'm looking
she's
at
the brunette.
Okay,
yeah,
I don't
Angie
recognize
Harmon.
her.
Really?
Yeah,
back from the old Law and Order. Well, that's all right.
Sorry, man.
Anyway, so the show ran.
You ever
for...
watch Everwood?
No.
Me either.
Okay. Show ran for 7 seasons on TNT. I'm a fan of these books. I mean, this is one. You know how I feel about like reading series out of order.
You love it.
I don't like it. No, it's hard for me. But I randomly picked up.
But you make it look so easy.
I picked up Die Again.
Which one's this?
This is the second to last Rizzoli and Isles book. Came out book number 11 came out in 2014.
Okay.
I just like the look of it. I picked it up and sat down and pounded right through, and then just like continued reading them. So
congratulations.
I've read several now.
All right.
And I'm a fan.
I think like Nancy Drew.
No, I've never read Nancy Drew.
But you like the other thing that's like Nancy Drew, but today?
Nostalgia.
No, the Nancy Drew, but like a couple of years ago, she had a movie, Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars. Yes, I do like Veronica Mars. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I'm a big fan. So anyway, this is a series that I really enjoy. And what I like about them is, I mean, you have, I feel like Rizzoli and Isles, because they're opposite characters, which I always poked fun at all the marketing for that show, because it was like, she's a slob and she's clean. Wah!
Right.
But it plays really well.
Is it really just like crime-solving odd couple?
No. No, but that's why I never like. That's the way the show always promotes it. And in the books, like they are different, but it's not like a cartoonishly like one of them's eating a big like meatball sub and the other's like, oh my, it's not like that.
Would you watch The Odd Couple if it was being remade as also like a crime dramedy?
Yes, of course I would.
Yeah.
Of course I would.
Okay.
No, see what the books do that I find interesting is like the differences aren't quite as stereotypical as the ads for the show made them look. Like Isles is very like withdrawn and almost a cold character.
Right.
And Rizzoli is just not that at all. And they kind of like kind of bring this a different part of each other out. So for a lot of the books, they're working sort of independently. And then as they kind of cross paths, things start to heat up a little bit, like story-wise. And it brings out, you're kind of used to the character being one way. And then when they're together, I think that Tess Gerritsen is able to really like sell this friendship. So like you feel that, I don't know, their relationship just comes across like really natural,
right,
and really easy, and it is a good thing to kind of inject into the book, because as you're going along in sort of a standard procedural sort of thing, then as the storylines kind of cross and they work together,
right, it
feels very chummy. It's just kind of like you like these characters, you like them together, and then for a while it's sort of like their relationship, what they bring to each other, kind of takes the center stage and then sort of branches back out and brings to the resolution, which I think is very good. I think that's a really compelling way to tell, a murder mystery or whatever it happens to be that time, to tell this crime where there's like an incident, an investigation, and an endpoint. That can get stale. And I think the Rizzoli and Isle relationship is unique enough in how the characters affect each other that it makes for a compelling story, regardless of how interested you are into like who the killer is or who perpetrated this crime. So I'm a fan. That's the long and the short of it.
Yeah.
We're still going to do a Rizzoli and Isles for the book club sometimes. I popped it off this time because I wanted to do Playing with Fire.
Playing with Fire.
Have
they met yet?
Who?
That book club?
No.
Oh.
It's August 1st.
Whoa.
August 1st at 3:30.
That's this Wednesday.
It is. Yep. Coming up.
Okay. I guess that was for the library news. Sorry.
Yeah, it was. That's all right.
So
it's a little bit later.
that's exciting.
This isn't really your kind of book, I think.
Rizzoli and Isles?
Well, you're just not really a fan of like the murder mystery style.
Yeah, that's true.
I
always just want to know who the murderer is and then go. I guess that means I should watch Columbo.
I guess so.
By your recommendation.
Yeah, you should.
Because I don't care about the twist. Like, this is the killer. Yeah. I'd rather just know and then work from there.
Yeah. But I mean, what you're saying is sort of the strength of this too, is that it's not like, that resolution is vital to the plot, of course, but I think why you really are going is for like these two characters. So
yeah, it
has kind of a cross appeal, I think, probably because her background in romance and thrillers and other things that aren't like just locked into a whodunit. She brings all that with her, and just her regular diverse background, and she kind of brings into that and makes the stories uniquely interesting. So I recommend the Rizzoli and Isles books. So far, I haven't read one that I haven't liked. So
take that.
Of course, we have them all here, and any we don't have some of the standalones we can certainly get for you, and we will be reading Gravity next year. So you certainly don't have to wait until then. But
no, you can read Gravity right now,
whenever you want.
Pause this. Don't pause it.
Yeah.
Finish this podcast. Then start Gravity.
It'd be rude to just stop.
Pick up. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. But then again, the interview.
The interview, yes, you can find it at soundcloud.com/allthebooks, or just search All the Books at any of the place you find your podcasts. And of course,
you're already subscribed to us. It will just show up like a regular episode.
And we'll share it on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. So I'm sure you can catch it and catch up on some of our back issues. Remember last week we talked with Rachel Cohn, which was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Writer of Dharma and Greg.
No, Nick and Nora.
Nick and Nora.
Yep.
Infinite Playlist.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost said Infinite Crisis, and I didn't.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Crisis.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Crisis.
Okay.
That's a crossover I'd watch. That sounds pretty interesting. You just have a teen love story happening while the world is
Kat
rewriting
Dennings and Michael
itself.
Cera. Just trying to get home this night.
Yeah, Kat Dennings, that's her Thor character, maybe. Just to
really cross it over,
one more twist. And Michael Cera as Robin. So
sure, from
the
Lego
Batman movie. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. All right, let's move it on to library news.
Can we? I don't know why I asked. Can we? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
Like I've been waiting.
We're closing out the summer reading program. So do you have any last minute programs coming up?
Oh boy, do I!
Big stuff kind of over.
What's happening at the end of this week? All right. Tuesday.
Yes.
The Arcade Tuesdays.
Okay.
Wednesdays, Anime Club. 5:30. And then a little rebranding.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit rock
exciting.
and roll, a little bit country.
Yeah, a little
Probably a little less
Donnie
country.
Marie. Yep.
Yeah. Is that them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thursday we're doing vinyl record painting.
Hey, that's cool. That's my jam.
Yeah, we
painting?
Yeah. So like we have vinyl records, old vinyl records
I'll play them all before
that have been primed with primer, and then you can paint on them. So
Did you prime them?
I'm going to.
You're going to. Okay.
Man,
Sorry.
everybody's on my case about being
I'm
prepared
just
and having
curious.
things ready to go.
Yeah.
And Friday we're showing Ready Player One
Oh yeah.
at 3:30.
Based on the Ernest Cline Yes.
Yeah.
Ernest Cline novel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, we just watched Minority Report based on the Philip K. Dick short story.
Yeah, that's two Spielberg things.
Still
yeah.
holds up pretty well.
Yeah. And I just watched War Horse,
Steven Spielberg.
which is also based on a book.
Is it?
Yeah, it's based off a kid's book. We have it in our YA section.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the
Intense.
author.
Intense. That's what Diane Lane and no, that's Secretariat.
Yeah, I
There's
think
so
you're thinking of
many
something
of
else.
these. I
Yeah,
can't.
you're thinking Seabiscuit.
I can't.
No,
I
okay,
remember
that's Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the part in War Horse where he's like, "Our horse is too big, our jockey's too"? No, wait, you want a big horse and a small jockey.
Yeah.
Jockey's too big, horse is too small.
That sounds right.
I'm too dumb to know the difference.
Classic. I
Jeff
haven't seen
Bridges.
Seabiscuit since it was in theaters.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I watched it a couple times.
Have
it's
you?
pretty good. I read the book.
Okay. You did.
Seabiscuit. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know what was going on, but I read it from cover to cover.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
A weird part of my life where I
I
just
guess
pick up
so.
Seabiscuit and like, yeah, I'll read
read
this.
Seabiscuit.
Sure.
Read Seabiscuit. Why not?
Yeah.
Book sales in its final days. So if you are nearby, drop everything.
Yeah.
Bring a bag and fill it up.
Yeah.
Fill that bag up for $3.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff in there. I took all the Tess Gerritsen, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're probably not getting as many customers since you put up the sign that says "end of days," but then you didn't put it in context of "end of days" of book club of
Yeah, I
book
see why
sale.
that would be confusing.
People just think, yeah,
I do. Well, the book clubs we're currently wrapping up.
Yeah.
Playing with Fire by Tess Gerritsen, and then we'll be starting Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, a.k.a.
yeah,
J.K. Rowling. The latest book in that series, the Cormoran Strike series, the latest book's coming out later this year. So we're going to read the first one. So if
Nice.
you've never read it and want to join up, do
Yeah.
that.
Please encourage any non-Harry Potter writing of J.K. Rowling.
And then we're doing Blue Heaven by C.J. Box for the Patron Picks book
Yeah.
club. So good times.
All my memories are gathered
times
around
coming
that
up.
book,
Are they?
Blue Heaven,
Oh, I see.
Almost Heaven.
Yeah.
All my memories
Okay.
gather around her.
All right.
Anyway, I don't have to appease
And
you.
of
with
course,
these- yeah.
the big end of summer reading program event that we're most excited about is our visit with Wendy Corsi-Staub, who's here to talk about her latest book, Little Girl Lost,
Yeah.
which is out now. You can pick it up. You can pick up a copy and read it. I've read it.
Bring it to the library, get it signed.
Bring it to the library and get it signed. And you can stick around for Music on the Lawn.
Yeah. What
It's gonna
time
be
is-
a great
Oh, yeah.
Thursday.
So what's the time
6
frame?
o'clock. 6 o'clock on Thursday, August 2nd,
In
here
the
at the David A. Howe Public Library in the Nancy Howe Auditorium. Eric and I are going to ask some questions on Mike, so if you're not able to attend, you can hear that as well. So,
Yeah.
all
I
right.
totally remember that's happening too.
You did, you remembered.
the recording.
Oh,
of it. I
good.
sure did.
I'm
yeah.
glad that you did.
You think you surprised me?
I don't even
you
know
didn't. Who do you think you
I
could?
don't know
You
why
could
you'd bring
surprise
it up
me?
if you didn't. All right, so next time we will be chatting with Wendy Corsi-Staub.
Right.
We've got some other fun things in store. Don't forget to check out the Tess Gerritsen interview, which is on our regular page, and we will see you next time.
And then also you as well. Twitch.
Yeah, hi Twitch users. Is anybody want to say something mean or hurtful to us on here?
What? Why would you ask that?
Somebody said I don't like pop figures. I see that.
Yeah, that was your.
Look
yeah.
at this. Just look at this.
That's a she.
Look at that. Look at that, Michelle
What
Pfeiffer.
are you trying to show off?
I'm just saying. It's just a fun little thing.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
This Michelle Pfeiffer never hurt anyone.
Well, a couple of like those microscopic little bug things.
Yeah, and probably some heartbreaks along the way.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Yeah. All right, that's it. I gotta go back to
we're
work.
gonna end on that.
Oh yeah,
On the-
pop
Okay.
figurines a-okay with me.
No, you don't like them.
No, I know, but I'm
What?
still what?
I just we're being trolled. The same person says they're dumb.
yeah.
Look, they're fun. They're cute.
I
You don't
just-
like them either?
I just don't. I don't need a pop figurine. Like I like the ones I have.
Yeah.
But for everything, no, I don't. It's just
You wouldn't want like an Alan Grant pop figure.
no. I guess I would rather just like a different style.
I see.
Of something. It's just too mono stylistic.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be
Fair
the same
enough.
little bobblehead.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So they're dumb. You're dumb.
Yep.
I'm agreeing with everything that's being said.
Okay.
So.
Well, guess I'm
yeah.
outvoted.
But I don't hate pop figures. They're cool
I understand.
for those that like them.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Just fine.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess that we can close up shop then for our Twitch and YouTube viewers as well. I was going to say listeners, but they can see us. They can see us right now. So any of the mean stuff you do got picked up on that.
Me?
So,
all right. I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm
all
going
right.
back to work.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.